Hi, I'm Tom Rennie. I'd like to welcome you to Tom's Talks. This is one of those times of the year where the season's wrapped up and you get an opportunity to reflect on how it went for you as a participant. For those of you that played this year, regardless of your age, I hope that out of your hockey experience this year you enjoyed more camaraderie with friends and foe, if you will, that you enjoyed the rink as it being a destination, a place you wanted to get to, that you developed good friendships, of course, but that you also experienced the vigor of playing hockey, the speed that you can play it at, the opportunity to enhance and develop your skills, both individually, I guess, and collectively, to the point where your team play maybe got to the point where you can feel really good about that. Bottom line is, as a player, I hope that you felt the experience was everything that you hoped it would be because of the environment. For those of you that were in the officiating capacity this year in hockey, I hope that you have the opportunity now to sort of step back and ask yourself, how was it for me? And because of that, how did I make that whole experience of the rink better for those participating as players, as administrators, as coaches? How was I with that contribution? I think that's important. And then beyond all of that is, did I get out of it what I hoped to? And does that translate into what I put in relative to what I get out? And the bottom line is that as officials, I'm hopeful that you too can look back on this experience of this year and say, that was a good year, and it was a good year because of this, and this. Recognizing there's always challenges to overcome. But the bottom line is, if the rink is a destination for all of us, that means you too. I find it really interesting in Canada in this day and age that we have a tendency to marginalize parents, and it doesn't matter what the sport is. It seems that we have a tendency to marginalize parents, and I think that's a big mistake. I'd like to think that Hockey Canada and our branches across the country and all of our volunteers recognize the value that parents bring to the hockey experience. I hope you feel that. I hope you sense that. And as you look back on this hockey season as a mom and dad, maybe you get the opportunity to say, I contributed to that experience. I wasn't just a parent for my own child. I was a parent and a supporter of every child there. I hope you get the opportunity to reflect on the fact that you supported coaching decisions, or you supported those officiating decisions that can sometimes be a challenge, because at the end of the day, the whole experience is about the player and making sure that they get the pleasure out of participating. I also hope that you feel strong enough about coming back, and making sure that if your child, for example, has grown out of minor hockey, for example, and is a young adult and on their own and making their decisions to participate or not, that you give the opportunity to think about volunteering, as a parent, and giving yourself an opportunity to continue to enjoy hockey and the beauty of the game for what it's worth from a volunteer position. If you're coming back as a parent, how can you be even more involved? How can I support even more than I have? How can I help our coach get his job done? How can I help officials grow and develop in their domain, by being an adult, at the rink and being a helpful parent across the board? I hope for that for you as you reflect on this past hockey season. Thank you for providing the opportunity for all of us to love the game, and thank you for being a part of Hockey Canada and the hockey family.